Hi, I'm Mark Salisbury at TuitionFit, and I'm here with Lee Norwood from Annapolis College Consulting. Lee, it is so great to be with you. Tell me a little bit about how you got into being a college search consultant.
Wow, that's a big question. I'm excited to be here and talk to you. I always love chatting with you. How did I become a college consultant? Well, I saw this opportunity a couple of years ago, and I have been in pharmaceutical sales forever. And I saw this opportunity, and I asked someone who I met at a networking meeting if she would teach me the business. So I worked under her for about 2.5 years, and then bought the business from her, and then she's still on with me. So I had a really smooth ride in because of doing it that way. And boy, I will never look back. It took me till 52 to figure out what I was supposed to do with my life. And I'm just so happy that that I found Corey Dykman and that I bought Annapolis College Consulting.
It's so true. Like when you find something that you really, really love, you kind of go, well, how come it took me so long to figure this out?
I know.
But life is like that. It's a curvy path. So tell me how price transparency has turned out to really matter for the work that you do.
Well, Mark, I have clients that are come from all different kind of income ranges and what they're looking for. So I actually use price transparency with all of those clients, but I often lead with price because I want to make sure that the families are going into this eyes wide open, right? Really knowing what schools really cost. And they heard down the road that so-and-so got a full ride or this kid got a scholarship. And, it's all that sideline stuff that these parents are coming to us with. And the price transparency has allowed me to just quiet the noise, right? Here's the truth. Here's facts and data that show you what's really happening out there.
And how have you used TuitionFit then with one of your families?
Well, I used TuitionFit with all of my families. This past winter, we kind of went in and taught them what TuitionFit was all about because first of all, I wanted to help you, Mark. I want to get as many offer letters to you as I can because I love the idea of crowdsourcing and I think a rising tide lifts all ships. So my goal was to have all of my families with all of the schools that everybody applied to this year, because you know what happened this year with extra applications,
Right.
be able to upload those offer letters. So we got over $4 million in Merit Aid offer awards this season.
Wow.
But in order to make them feel comfortable, we really went on and talk to them about how you're not giving any private information, right? That the team at TuitionFit redacts all of the private information. You're not sharing anything. You're not going to get spam. Nothing it's just the information that needs to get to TuitionFit. And in return for that, they get to look at other families and other students who are similar to them. And I always kind of put it this way. You're either going to go home and pop the champagne because you know you got offered a great deal in comparison to others, or you're going to look at it and go, I either need to maybe negotiate a little bit more, or maybe look at one of these other schools that fits for students that are similar to mine with families that are similar to mine. So I've used it for price. I've used it to help negotiate offers from schools. And I've also used it to kind of open people's eyes to names of schools they're not familiar with, right? When we're on the East Coast, we have the usual suspects. And then a lot of our people don't go towards the middle. So now all of a sudden they're hearing of other names of schools and they're getting excited about it. And they're looking at what the price is. And then I'm either able to say, well, I don't think that school would be a good fit for you. Or, hey, let's look at it. Awesome. Yeah, let's go and look at Grinnell.
Yeah.
So things like that. It's really been eye-opening on both sides. And the parents, I feel like they get a little, they come out of this whole process a little more educated. And I think it lowers their family stress, that's my mantra. I want to lower family stress.
Yeah, it's so true. When families don't know what they don't know, there's always this sense of like, what's around the corner that I don't know, and I'll find out too late to do anything about. And when you have the ability to find out the actual prices, you can really lower that anxiety and allow people to feel better about the questions that they ask and the answers that they get. So thanks very much for your time. I really appreciate the conversation, and it's so great to have you as part of the TuitionFit family.
Thanks, Mark.